Get comfortable. Take a nice seat. Take a nice inhale in. And a nice relaxing exhale out. Another beautiful inhale in. And a nice relaxing exhale out. And another inhale in. And a nice relaxing exhale out. Now I want you to imagine that you're breathing in white light. Breathe that white light in through your nose. And then go ahead and exhale any darkness. Breathe in white light in through your nose. And go ahead and exhale. Breathe out any darkness. Another inhale in, white light. And go ahead and exhale any darkness. Beautiful. Next, I want you to imagine that you pop your little head off your shoulders, and I want you to just tuck it inside of your heart so that you just become really heart-centered. Take another nice breath into your heart. Long, slow exhale out. Beautiful. I want you to take another inhale. And with this exhale, I want you to imagine that your higher self comes forth. This is a being that loves you unconditionally, embraces all of you, knows all of you. In fact, your higher self is your guide. Your higher self is the one who provides you with direction. When you feel empty, all you have to do is close your eyes and turn within to your higher self, and your higher self will fill you. You know how we are always looking for energy from other people? Sometimes we look for it in food and drink and drugs, whatever people's addictions are. If they only knew that just going within and finding their higher self, it's like finding the Holy Spirit. Everything that you want is supplied in this relationship. So take another inhale, and with your exhale, step inside of your higher self. Just allow yourself to feel so embraced with love. So much love. So much understanding. So much compassion. A place where you are known. A place where you are seen. A place where you are felt. A place where you are held. A place where you are loved. This is the relationship with the higher self. The relationship with the Holy Spirit. It's like an aspect of the Christ itself, guiding you on your journey back home. The natural flow of all things is towards Source. We start at the end and go back to the beginning in this journey on earth. What message does your higher self have for you? I want you to take another inhale. And with your exhale, I want you to make your way to the edge of your forest of spirit. Your forest of spirit is a forest that is so rich, so lush. It's a place where you are completely safe and completely at home. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, you begin to walk down the path. And there's a path that takes you to this gorgeous, enormous tree. It's your tree of life. Huge, big, beautiful branches. And on the leaves of the tree, the pages of your Akashic records, the pages of your individual book of life are written. You walk closer to this tree, you and your higher self, and you lean in to hug this tree, and this tree takes her branches and she reaches down and she embraces you. And you literally feel held in the arms of love. So much love, so much compassion. Any tensions, any worries, any anxieties, anything that's bothering you, take a nice inhale, and with your exhale, just release them into the tree. And this is a magical tree. There's this incredible process of spiritual photosynthesis that occurs. And your tree just completely is able to take your darkness and transmute it back to life. It's like how trees provide oxygen for us. A tree will literally take our darkness and turn it right back into light. Hey, Rob, welcome. This tree loves you. Take another inhale. With your exhale, you feel your tree lift her branches. And you and your higher self, you step back and you bow to her. And you thank her. Thank her for being part of your soul's existence. She is connected to you. She is the observer of your journey. She's the one that records every moment, every thought, every word, every deed, every aspect of your life, all of your lifetimes. Imagine that her trunk is like your soul, and then you have your branches, and then you have your leaves. It's all the aspects of you in this one magnificent living being. Take another inhale and step back onto the path, and you make your way through the forest down into the garden, your garden of spirit. It's a gorgeous garden. It has a lot of features to it. There is a big, beautiful throne that you can sit upon. Go ahead and have a seat. Why is there a throne? Because you are spiritual royalty. You are a magnificent being. This is where you come. At this time, invite a guide to come and greet you in the forest, who either has a message for you or somewhere that they want to take you. If they want to take you on a journey, allow them to take you somewhere. Allow yourself to see what it is that they have for you. And if they have a message for you, allow yourself to receive the message. If they've taken you somewhere, what is it that they're showing you? What is it that they want you to know? And if it's a message that they have for you, what is the message? Thank them for being part of your journey today. If they've taken you somewhere, allow yourself to come back to the garden. And if they've had a message for you, allow yourself to receive the words that they speak. Thank them so much for being here on your journey with you. Next, I want you to invite a being that has crossed over, someone that loves you, someone that has a message for you. Who is it that's on the other side? What is it that they are here to tell you? What is it that they want you to know? Thank them for joining you here in the garden. Thank them for their messages of love. Ask them to go ahead and have a seat at the bench. There's a big, beautiful, long bench sitting next to your throne. Next, I want you to invite someone that you have had a challenge forgiving. Someone that you feel has wronged or harmed you in some way. Bring them forth to the garden. Invite them to come and be with you. And see if you can find it within your heart to offer, to grant them forgiveness. And even if you can't completely grant them forgiveness, see if you can show them love in some way. For they are a mirrored reflection of some aspect of you. Is there somewhere that you have found yourself challenged by forgiving another? Or having someone forgive you? Beautiful. Thank them for joining you here in your garden. And once again, ask them to have a seat at your bench. Across from the throne and the bench, on the other side of the path that runs down the middle of your garden, there's a crystal tube, it's a chamber, and It's hollow. There is a platform, a vented platform that's made of gold. And you go and you step inside of this chamber. And the most magnificent violet flame comes shooting up from the ground, and it completely embraces you. And the violet flame acts to burn off any impurities, anything that has weighed you down, any sadness that you have, any depression, any anxiety, any promises that you've made that you haven't kept, promises that you've made to others for things that you would do, promises that you've made to yourself for things that you would never do and you found yourself doing them anyway. Grant yourself forgiveness. Grant others forgiveness. And allow the violet flame to completely embrace you and cleanse you. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. Violet flame, come forth. Feel yourself completely engulfed and embraced by the magnificent violet flame of Saint Germain. Feel as it cleanses and purifies you. Eventually you'll feel it start to go out. And as you do, you feel renewed, refreshed, and cleansed. You step out of the chamber, out of the tube. You thank everyone who came and visited you here in the garden. And then you and your higher self make your way down the path to the entrance, and you step back into the forest of spirit. You walk down the path, you come upon your gorgeous tree of life again. You bow in reverence and respect. And then you make your way back to the edge of the forest. Take an inhale, and with an exhale, find yourself seated. Take another inhale, and with your exhale, step out of, or have your higher self step out of you, so your higher self stands before you. Take an inhale, and then with your exhale, take your head out of your heart and place it back on your shoulders. We're going to end with a chant of Om 3 times. Please go ahead and join me. Take a nice inhale in. Another inhale in. One more inhale in. My prayer for all of us is that we think loving thoughts of ourselves and others, that we speak loving words of ourselves and others, and that we carry a heart of kindness and compassion for ourselves and others. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me for that meditation.